This podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. What's BetterHelp, you may ask? Oh, come on, man. You got to know what BetterHelp is. It's therapy for those racing thoughts, all that trauma you got. You need to dig that up like we dig it up when we talk to our therapist and say, hey, look, man, me and my therapist, that's my dog. That's my road dog. We make sure we get down deep and we get the problem solved so that we can move forward in life and make positive changes in order to be a better person. That's why BetterHelp is the right therapy for you, entirely done online so you don't have to deal with no nonsense. Okay, make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. All right, visit betterhelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/traphouse. It's the end of the summer, but it doesn't mean that's the end of building your credit, and it doesn't mean you can't get tapped in with our sponsor today, which is CHIME, okay? Build your credit score safely with everyday purchases and on-time payments. There's no annual fee, and that's got to be something you love, because that's why we love to use it over here at the Comedy Trap House, because it's helping my credit score inch by inch, number by number, go up and up and up, because credit score literally rules everything. Use it everywhere, okay? Everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted. CHIME has no monthly minimum balance or overdraft fee. Start building your credit up. Open a CHIME checking account with at least $200 qualifying direct deposit to get started. Get started at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. The CHIME Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by Stride Bank and a member FDIC. CHIME checking account and $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
I'm unemployed.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam.
Happy Halloween.
I got Emmanuel.
Ooh.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. They are premiering the Halloween movie we shot in March tonight.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So
What channel is that coming? Oh, where?
they're doing it at a theater down in like West
Oh,
Side.
okay,
So it's gonna
okay,
be like a small, I think, just for the cast and crew to see it, because we had nobody
cool.
seeing it yet. And then I think they're gonna stream it somewhere else. I guess I'll find out all that information and let people
They didn't
know.
edit you out.
Not this time. Yeah, I made it through.
But-
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's understandable, but did he make it through the movie is the question.
Gotta
Yeah.
watch and see.
Yeah. You have to be in the movie to get edited out, which is something you wouldn't know about.
You got it.
Cool.
Got
All right, y'all.
You got it.
Happy Halloween!
I ain't had nothing for it. I ain't had nothing for me. He won that. Rome 1, Cam 0.
How y'all feel about Halloween? I was talking to somebody about this the other day. They was like, "Are you going to party?" I said, "Be honest with you, it's one of them holidays I could skip over.
I mean, we talked about this every year, basically. Yeah, I really don't.
But I don't know if I've been adamant. Like this year, I think I'm adamant. Like I don't know if I like Halloween. Like it don't do nothing for me at all. Like not a party, not a costume.
Can you take me back for a second? Like
where it started?
Yeah, when did it do something for you?
Okay, well, of course, kid.
Okay, so as a kid you were into it, because I wasn't.
Yeah, I was into it as a kid.
Okay, my mom was staunch. She wasn't starchy, but she was a staunch Christian.
A lot of bread in Ethiopia.
But you know they don't use all that.
That's fair.
Fake gluten they use here.
Yeah.
But she was a staunch Christian. ain't fuck with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't. So I barely really did it, and it wasn't even just because of her, because I rebelled against her plenty of times in my life. But I, I just didn't get into it as much. I was just like, people dressing up. All right, that's cool. I robbed some kids for some candy one time.
Okay.
As a bigger kid.
I mean, that's scary.
That is scary, especially when you see cops. That's really scary, and they hem you up. And tell you why you taking kids candy.
That's fair.
When I was a kid, I was into it, not for the candy, because I didn't have a sweet tooth, just for dressing up as my favorite superhero character. So, of course, I went as Batman before. I went as Robin one time. I went as a ninja. I think I went as a vampire one time, just all of that.
I think...
But the last time I was into it was college.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, I think.
Just going to get twerked on at parties.
I think that was the last time I might have dressed up then, or I might not have. I might not have. I think dressing up stopped.
Okay, so the second level was partying, like college?
Yeah, college
or high school?
Yeah.
College.
Yeah, college. I would say college.
College,
like every year we were looking for who's throwing the Halloween party.
Right.
Or where's the Halloween party.
Real quick, keep that in mind.
Yep.
Did you dress up like superheroes, or you just dressed up?
Majority of my costumes were superheroes, but then I remember I did a vampire one year for sure.
Yeah,
Vampire.
I definitely did
Mostly
vampire.
it was all superheroes.
Superheroes, so mostly winners. That's why you never dressed up as a cowboy, as a kid.
Well, we were winning when I was a kid.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's why you didn't dress up as a commander.
Okay, all right. We're battling
We
back.
weren't called the commanders back then.
Your whole life,
I didn't dress
y'all
up as a
never won.
Native American.
So I think college was dressed up. I feel like I dressed up, maybe did something in college. Probably some half-ass costume of some sort.
Sounds about
and then
Rome wears his
I wore my suit,
tuxedo.
my prom suit.
as a Halloween costume.
One of the worst prom suits
Yeah, it's
of all
terrible.
time.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He dressed as Michael Jordan for Halloween.
That shit
Yeah.
like
With his
furniture in your grandma's house.
Yeah, it's bad.
Is that
it's
suit
bad.
made by Michael Jordan?
Maybe it might have been
felt
Jordan's suit.
It's like a Jordan suit.
Michael Jordan ain't that bad.
He that big though. That's a big ass suit.
And then
Terrible.
after college, it just started to go downhill. But here's the interesting part, because there was no
partying, right? After
I
college?
think we partied at the college for sure, but I just didn't
But
have
like-
that urge to like do nothing for Halloween. I don't know why. They just started to go. They just started to leave me. And then, but what was interesting is I enjoy a scary movie here and there.
Okay.
But just the act of Halloween, I don't care for all the extra. But
festivities and stuff.
but film wise, I
That's
can do
funny
it.
because horror my least favorite.
And it's kind of my least favorite. It's
my least
bottom.
favorite.
Yeah.
If I am watching horror, it's with a girl.
Yeah, it's
that
like with
was
a girl.
only somewhat entertaining. Then
But I would go watch
But
it.
you watch it during Halloween, like a scary
October.
movie?
I mean, because a lot of stuff comes out. I do watch them other time, but a lot of stuff comes out during the Halloween.
Some people have that as a ritual. They'll watch, scary movies.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Every Halloween or something.
But I think the last portion of it is I don't want to dress up as nothing basic, but then I don't want to think of nothing too hard for that one night. So then I just cancel the whole thing.
Yeah. I understand. It's like where expectation meets failure.
Yeah, it's just
and it's just ops for nothing.
Yeah, it's like I'm just not gonna do it. But I do see why some people enjoy. I get it. Like the costumes, dress. Like I understand, and like I seen probably the best makeup artist I've ever seen. I think maybe I should show it. Dang, I should have sent that beforehand. Let me send it real quick because I've never seen.
You grabbing basket.
well, one thing I used to watch when I was a kid, look forward to, was the Simpsons Halloween special.
Oh my
So I
God.
always used to watch that.
Yes, Simpsons Halloween specials were amazing.
But it's not like Christmas. Like Christmas is certain things I gotta watch
Yeah,
during
yeah, I
Christmas.
mean,
like Home Alone and Christmas Story. I
Oh,
gotta
man.
watch both of those during
Yeah.
Christmas time.
I don't think there's a comparison in the holidays. I mean, to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, like Halloween kind of became like a whore's holiday.
A whore's holiday. I like the way that sounds.
Ain't that like an excuse for dressing up kind of like a slut most of the
I
time?
mean, a lot of
and,
girls
like,
admit that they
I-
love that
I
time.
don't think.
But
you
there was
can-
no,
I don't
like,
think you
it's-
can do that now because women dress like that all
all
day,
the time, pretty much,
So
right?
they ain't
But
really
they still make it like, okay, I'm gonna how I usually dress
sent it
now. I'm dressing like a French maid, I guess. For Halloween. Or I'm dressing like,
But it's just
the
provocative
sexiest
clothing
version
now.
of Bugs Bunny I've ever
We
seen.
in the OnlyFans era, so none of that is like a big deal anymore.
Yeah, that's true. It's regular.
Yeah, they're taking over every holiday, I guess.
Every girl you point at with that outfit, you be like, oh, OnlyFans.
Yeah. Even Thanksgiving now, I'll be looking at the turkey like, that turkey got a fat ass. I think it's been on OnlyFans.
But this is wild. Like, I went through her page.
What is this? Oh,
Like, look.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
Wait. Is this video?
Yes. No, it's
effects?
just
Or is
video. That's her.
Her makeup.
That's her makeup. That's crazy.
So this isn't like a blurred video effect. This is her makeup.
The whole page looked like
oh,
that.
I see it. Okay, her face
Her face is down here.
down
These
there.
are real eyes. These are the fake eyes. These are the fake
That
I
is
said that's
fucking
impressive.
Fire. That's fire.
I said, okay, you got it.
That if you do stuff like that, that's impressive.
That's
to me.
very
like
impressive.
I could go on Halloween and see some shit like that. Like, yo, you deserve. Let me get a pic with you or something. Like, that's cool.
Like her whole
It's
page
like
is
you're
crazy. Look,
Oh yeah, she got some crazy shit. Oh, that is
like
dope.
that's nuts.
That is dope. That is crazy.
Hopefully
like
she
body
ain't just
horror,
one time of the year like the Halloween
gore.
store.
Oh yeah, the Halloween
And she
store
getting
crazy.
work.
Wait,
throughout
click
the
on
year.
that
Look at the
head
burger.
on top of the head.
Yeah,
That's not photoshopped? No, that has to be like
No, her
No.
eyes right there.
what?
that shit is incredible.
Wow.
That is incredible.
And she only got 47,000 likes.
Uh,
Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, y'all,
That
cause that's
deserve a
incredible.
million. That deserve $1 million.
And she show you how she do like that. That's incredible.
Wait, what? Wait, how does that make sense?
She already had the makeup on, so she just.
Oh, she's taking stuff off of and putting it.
It's the reverse.
Just the reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, it's the reverse.
I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, but that stuff, that's art.
No, that's fire. I ain't gonna
That's
front.
incredible.
Very talented.
Let's jump into the topics for the day. What we got? Dating advice. Boom, on Halloween.
Whenever you use this, make sure you blur this out.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
I
DM.
got you.
On my personal. So it was a girl that put this video out and it got, started trending a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she said everyone she asked told her she was wrong. So she wanted to come to the internet and see if y'all think she's still wrong.
Okay.
So it was just a big topic going back and forth. So let me play it.
I tell this story, no one ever agrees with me, but I swear when I think about it, I'm right. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anybody, and I joined Bumble and matched with this guy, right? We had been talking, I think, for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I got a good vibe. So anyway, I had asked him if he knew any handy people because I had a lot of like furniture coming into my apartment, and I needed help putting it together. Although I did not know him well enough, I trusted him enough to come to my apartment. Now, in hindsight, that was probably a bad idea, but it is what I did. So before he came to my apartment, I had a conversation with him about payment because I didn't want for him to come and I didn't like him and then he felt like he got. So we talked about payment and I told him I'd give him a certain amount for him putting together like 2 pieces of furniture. Well, he put together a bed and a desk. So I don't remember exactly how much we agreed on, but I did say I was going to Zelle him the money. So when he came over like early this Saturday morning and he ended up like starting right away. He was definitely somebody that I could see myself talking to on the long haul. So it was cool. Like he was we were getting to know each other. We were talking about family. We were talking about life, all this kind of stuff. So around lunchtime, I ordered us something to eat. And as we were eating, we were like really talking, right? It was good. So when he was done, he kind of like chilled for like another couple of hours just to like rest. And we were really vibing and he was like, I would really like to see you again. And I was like, cool. So when he's ready to go, we go outside and he gives me a hug. And then he was like, okay, so I'm going to text you my Zelle information so you can send the payment. And I'm like, okay. In the moment, I was just a little shocked, but I didn't like let it on. I was just like, okay, just text it to me. So the next day I sent the Zelle payment and I was just like, oh, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. And then I didn't say anything else. And he was texting me and I did not respond. And he wasn't used to that because obviously we had been like texting all day long, talking throughout the day. It was good at that time. But then I just decided that the fact of him asking me for money after like we had a good day, and I do understand that we agreed upon it, but I just thought it would be different since we were going to start dating. So finally he asked me like, what's up? And I was just like, honestly, I know we decided that I would pay you for that, but I really thought it was tacky that you actually asked me for the money afterwards and you took it. So I did end up cutting it off and we didn't talk again. But when I told my cousin about it, she was like, you guys agreed on it. Like, I don't understand what the problem was. And honestly, like, if I'm gonna date you and you put together some furniture for me, you're gonna charge me? I don't know, like, what do you guys think?
Shame on him for one moment thinking that this was going to go any other way.
She gonna be alone forever.
Here's the thing. One, I'm not going to put together furniture. I don't even like moving. So I'm not going to put together your furniture.
But no, he was getting paid too, so that's different.
And that's the thing.
Because to put together furniture or pick someone up from the airport, I gotta really love you.
Yeah. We gotta be in. We gotta be locked in. We gotta be locked in.
Look.
So her thing, this is her question.
Yeah.
So she agreed upon because she didn't want him to feel like he was being taken advantage of. She didn't know him yet.
Agreed.
But once they had a vibe and they was like, all right, she was thinking they were maybe dating.
Yeah.
She don't feel like if y'all dating, you should charge her for something like that.
Yes, I should.
See,
but
and look, I can agree. I can agree with her on that. But in this situation, I disagree with her because you agreed upon, and this was your first time meeting.
Absolutely.
And
you're not.
He
dating.
tried to tell you he didn't want to be paid.
Yeah.
And you kept insisting because I don't know if you saw it, the text came up where he said he denied it all the couple times. She kept insisting, so he said okay.
Like, all right.
So at the end, it came for his money.
Absolutely. I don't know what other way. I understand how she.
And she also said, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of another thing. She was saying, like, I mean, all the people in the comments were saying, like, she bought him lunch. That was, like, the payment after, they started vibing. And to me,
because she bought him lunch.
Yeah.
Tell me.
When I sign a contract for something and an agreement for something, and I go on set, they buy lunch as well, but I also get paid because
it's different. You ain't dating them.
No, they had to court me. They had to get me.
You ain't dating them.
I'm not. This is the first time meeting?
Yeah.
So I'm not dating her either.
Well, no, he said he wanted to.
Yeah, I want to. I'm not. We haven't even met.
We didn't finish our.
But that's what she's going off of. Look, I agree with y'all.
I mean, I know you do. You playing the other side.
I gotta play the other side for the sake of this.
Yeah.
She's saying, now that they y'all been vibing, and she agreed to let's see each other some more.
Yeah.
Meaning, they're gonna step
For
into
sure.
that arena.
Yeah.
She feel like once we start dating, then you shouldn't charge me for helping me. Basically, that's her thing. But a lot of people are saying they get that. Some people was on her side.
No,
the majority was not.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all ain't get there yet.
Y'all ain't get there yet.
You can't just null and void the contract. All right. Oh, I like him now. He cool now, so I don't want to pay you.
Nah.
Especially after you kept insisting. So he's like, all right.
Well, yeah. Now I want my money, and also.
But people in the comments are saying they expected him to turn it down now that they were vibing and was agreeing for that.
I don't expect that at all. No.
We just met.
We just met. I don't. We can vibe. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good.
What did she get fixed again?
A bed, a full bed, and a desk.
That's a lot.
And it was just over the course of what? A couple hours?
A day.
Well, yeah, a couple hours.
A couple hours.
Yeah,
right?
a couple. Yeah. That's.
We
Well,
just
he
met,
came
and
over,
and I met
I'm
you
sweating.
through doing a job. And then we cool now.
Yeah.
Because you find me attractive.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
talk later.
Yeah.
This is where you can send me that money. Though.
Yeah. I'm a
what
fan
are
of
you
being
talking
impeccable with your word. I tried to turn it down. Now this is your word. Moving forward, let's be impeccable with our word.
Well, they don't have that same type of.
Oh, okay. It got
it's
you.
A man of your word.
It got you.
Nothing else. But what I'll say is, I'm just gonna say this. and I know this is different circumstances, but if a guy comes over here, right?
Yep.
Let's say I ask y'all, do y'all know anybody that can come fix something over here, whatever. I asked through the grapevine, somebody comes to, oh yeah, I'll come help y'all out. It's gonna just give me this amount, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude comes over here, right?
Yeah.
Mad cool.
Yeah.
Mad cool. We start we relating on whatever. We start talking about superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? Typical guy shit. We just start shooting, and he seems like, man, we could become friends, man. This dude, you know, we would like to, you know, I would like to continue this conversation with this gentleman, because I think he'll make a good part of the circle, brotherhood, whatever. Just because I feel like that now, and he might feel like that now.
Yeah.
In no sense of the manner do I have the idea, well, now that we cool now, he should be able to hook me up. He ain't gonna. He should take off.
Yeah.
Now we cool. We exchange
Different.
numbers.
It's not dating. It's not
I know
dating.
it's not dating. That's why I said it's different at the beginning. It's a little different.
They not
But
dating.
at no point am I
planning on it.
No, the planning and doing.
That's not planning. It's just
we
to
went
go
on
out
one date.
on the date. We didn't even go on the date.
We
didn't even do nothing.
I don't know you.
I said, hey, I don't want the money. You kept saying, here. I said, okay.
She said once they agreed upon seeing each other some more, now they stepping into the arena. So that was her logic.
Yeah, we haven't got. Yeah, I get it, but we haven't got there. Yeah, we agreed on stepping on. We haven't even stepped. We haven't stepped in the name of love. So I need my coin.
It's just things just go so much easier just amongst men. Let's just be honest. Like Dwight Howard text messages between him and his boo thing. That leak.
I didn't watch that.
It was so easy, bro. You like dick? Hell yeah, let's get together. Bro, look at them text messages. It's
bro,
incredible.
You like dick is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. All right, bet.
But then again, now he's suing. I'm saying he forced.
That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole
Maybe
nother
it's
thing.
not as easy.
I just want to get back to you gotta take feelings out of this, man. Feelings they ruin your just logic thinking. Like the man already denied it. You just keep going. He's like, all right, cool. He did you a service that you agreed to pay for. Pay for it. Let's move on and continue to get to know each other. Let's go. I can trust you. You about your word. Let's keep it moving.
No.
Or let's actually not keep it moving, because
no, let's make this more complicated.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah, absolutely.
you know, let's
make it more complicated.
This is how about, well, you should feel, you know, when you start thinking like that, like, well, I do like you now, so you should feel like I shouldn't have to pay you, or you should feel like you got to call me first, or you should feel like you got to take me to the certain place, or you should feel all that. It's just gonna leave you lonely, mama.
Guarantee you, she would want the money other way around.
Oh yeah, if she came and did a job,
absolutely would want that money.
Oh my god,
this nigga said he gonna pay me.
You know,
just because we start have a good conversation, he don't want to pay me.
Here's the reverse. You said that other one wasn't a great example.
Okay.
Here's a good example.
Okay.
If a group of guys bring over strippers to the house, you paying the strippers
for sure,
right? You they performing for you
because they not coming without that.
They not listen. And if you start getting along now, if you any real one knows, you know, strippers. We know this game they play. But let's say you start liking one, and one starts liking you back.
Because honestly, strippers be cool.
Strippers be cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yes. But let's say you start liking one and y'all cool, whatever.
Yeah.
And she legitimately kind of likes you back. Like, okay, you know, not playing the game and like just trying to lead you on whatever, but she legitimately is like, yo, I kind of fuck with this dude.
Yeah.
In no means will that stripper leave the house saying,
no means.
You know what? I like you. Don't pay me.
She's for sure.
Where in this world, I want any of you niggas to give me an example.
She's
any of y'all women to give me an example where a stripper is going to be like, no, you don't have to pay me. I just like you so much. And we can go out.
I seen my homegirl at the strip club.
And a guy would expect that.
I seen my homegirl at the strip club. Got a good old dance floor. We vibe. I mean, we had already been out on a date. Yeah, I can give you that money.
Drop it off.
That means the date wasn't good.
It wasn't.
Drop it off, best friend.
Drop it off. But yeah, I mean, In my opinion, give my man his money. Thank goodness he can go on about his life and continue. Yeah, go somewhere else and fix somebody else's furniture. I'm just
don't be fixing furniture on the first
honestly,
time
don't.
meet somebody.
That's
a lot.
Well, but if he came in for the job, he's not coming in to
No, he came in.
They met on Bumble.
They met on Bumble. He coming in.
She asked him, but she said she will pay him.
Yeah.
So
I probably am gonna
weird.
turn it down still, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather let's meet up and I'm not coming to fix
not
no.
doing
Well,
I don't
she
know
confused
you,
this whole thing from the
Yeah,
get-go. If
from-
you're
yeah.
going on Bumble to look for people to do your furniture or whatever the fuck it is, you're messing up too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what?
Yeah. What's next?
Seemed like they broke up before they even got started. But this next one is about these two exes, and one of the exes wants the other one back.
Okay.
And the other ex tells him why it won't work.
So the guy wants the girl.
And the
Girl
girl's going
tells
to let him know why it won't work.
Okay.
And I'll just let you watch the rest. So just
Okay.
pay attention.
I know that we
So
had a
they
run
both
at it,
online.
over 10 years ago, and you've always been on my mind, and I just feel like us running into each other meant something, and it was great to see you. You look great. I know when we were younger, we were kind of on different paths, but I'm here, living in town, and I don't know. I wanted to see if maybe you wanted to get together and either go out to dinner or even coffee or something, and just try and reconnect.
Okay. I don't think that's a great idea.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like we tried, and I mean, honestly, your mom is a bitch. Like, she's a really awful person who is like so oversensitive about that gift I gave her for Christmas, and like, she's fucking petty, and I don't want to be around it, and I can't do it. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, I guess. Okay, well, that's a lot. I guess you should probably know then that she passed away 2 years ago.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Oh
I'm
my
not.
gosh.
She's no longer with us, so it's been on my mind. I know that.
Shit.
Well,
There's two sides to that coin. Granted, he said about 10 years ago. I think that's what he said. The one side of the coin is people have to realize that family plays a big factor in how people feel about.
Absolutely.
I-
You're marrying into a family.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it should matter.
Yeah,
Some
it
people
should,
think it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter, but
it
it
should.
does
definitely
matter.
matters.
it definitely matters. It's hard for me to fault her honesty in that moment because we haven't connected. I haven't seen you in so long. This is the last impression maybe I got of you. It's a bit harsh. It is a bit rough coming out like she said, but she was honest on why she think it couldn't work.
You know what's funny though? Like she said, your mom's a bitch. Most of the time, when people know they family members a bad person or not, for the most part.
For sure, they've been around them.
Of course, even if it's your mom, you don't want to hear it.
You
but
want to hear it.
You got an idea that your mom ain't the best person in the world.
She
No,
just
some people don't. Some people don't.
No, some people
they
don't.
just really don't see
She
it.
just happened to not know she passed away. I haven't talked. I mean,
So here's my thing.
Yeah.
Her problem was the mom.
the problem
If the mom is out the picture now,
is that any?
now I got two questions. Should she go and give him the dinner date? And should, now that he know how she felt, should he go on the dinner date?
I honestly respect her saying that because she kept it 100. I'm not gonna lie, she kept it 100 on this talk show. It like I said, it comes off a bit like she made it say, I just really wasn't I wasn't fond
She
of
had
your
to get
mom.
that off her chest.
Yeah, she it felt like that was like, yeah,
me tell you
your
something.
mom's a bitch.
And he knew this. That's probably one of the reasons they broke up. He knew this. He may not known it to that extent. But she had to bring that up while they were dating. Like, yo, I can't. Me and your mom don't see eye to
Because
eye.
I did forget that they did date.
Yeah,
so
because he said that she overreacted, so they had to talk about that.
for sure.
Because the mom had to say something to him to get back to her, or the
Yeah.
mom said something to her, and they probably was arguing. So
Yeah.
I would tell him just stay away from that woman because she's a bitch too. Because anybody that'll call your mom a bitch on a platform, I don't know if this was a platform they were all talking on or something, or if they're just
it looked like,
or if that was a recorded call or something. But if that was a platform she knew she was on, she out here calling your mom a bitch, you're a bitch too. I think she's a bit of a bitch. And it's probably best because look, any woman that's gonna do something like that, like especially if I wasn't the problem, like so you're saying I'm not the problem, you had a problem with my mom. Why don't you just say, I have problems with your family?
That's what I'm saying. It could have came out differently.
Because I don't want to make you look bad right now. I don't want to affect you. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
It was your mom.
Absolutely.
And even though she might have been a bitch, I could tell you that in person, but I'm not gonna put that out here in the world.
Yeah.
Saying, your mom's a bitch. And now, good, she made it look worse because she's dead. Now I'm a fan of crass realism, but I'm just saying in realistically, if she's gonna say something like that about your mom, I don't know your mom. Maybe she was a bitch. Maybe she didn't just get along with her because she knew your girlfriend was a bitch and she didn't like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like moms will do that too. They'll shun a girl if they don't like her from, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're dating some more, because they have what is it called? The gold finder, or
metal detector,
whore detector. They have that in their head. Yeah. So so you don't know. So I think in no way could I see a good woman coming out publicly and calling her ex's mom a bitch. I can't see that happening.
I don't know. Maybe if you really fed up, you can push someone who got good.
How long did the data go? How long did they say? 2 years?
No, it was years ago.
It was years ago, and you still going?
That was my only thing. I was like, it has been a while, so this feels like you've been holding on to that.
You got to catch these red flags, man.
It's a little bit of a red flag, but it's also kind of intriguing. Like that, she is kind of honest about. But like I said, I see.
If there was some real shit that went on, then touche. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. It's hard to know everything, but from the outside,
maybe the day he proposed,
the Christmas gift.
What was it? Yeah, she said something about a Christmas.
She overreacted to the Christmas present. That's the only thing.
That's the only example we got.
And that sounds like the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
I mean,
that's what you're mad about 10 years later, calling my man a bitch because she was a little rude on Christmas?
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
Don't believe
but
it.
He was not expecting that. He was like, okay.
Yeah. That's like, all right, well, she died 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hitting you back, bitch.
Yeah, maybe he knew that was the problem. So he like, now that she gone, maybe we can rekindle this.
But she got to stand 10 toes down. She got to be like, I am sorry to hear that. I know that was your mother, but my statement doesn't change about how I felt. Why you can't stand 10 toes?
I don't think she got to go that far. I mean, she said what she said.
Man said she already gonna say
double down.
No, I'm talking about if he was expecting an apology or something like that. I don't know.
It just don't seem like he did anything. And she
it don't seem like that.
It seemed more like she probably didn't like him like that. She just wanted to get back.
She might not have respected him talking like that.
Hell no.
Yeah. She might not have respected him as.
But that stuff is a big deal. Like I know somebody in my family who, I've found out that the dad of his wife don't like him, and it's so shocking to me because this person is such a lovable person. Like I don't know anyone that has an issue with him.
The dad of the wife
don't like him.
Yeah.
The dad of the wife
don't like him.
Don't like him. His father-in-law.
Yeah. His father-in-law
don't
doesn't
like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's hard for me to like even picture like what would it be, because this person is like one of the people that's like goes over and beyond for family. He's always there. He got a great personality. He got a good job. Like it's really nothing about him that I'm trying to point to, unless it's something like that. I just don't know. It's like really shocking to me. So sometimes it be like that. But obviously the daughter didn't let that get between, but he tried to be cordial for her, but the dad just don't like him. And it's like sometimes family like can get in the way of your relationship. Theirs didn't get that I know of because they obviously got married, but it'd be like that.
Is there anything to that father-in-law standard that
I don't know him, so I ain't never meet that dude, so I don't know nothing about him. I
Gotcha.
just know that little bit of information.
It
which
is
it
true,
just
though.
shocked me.
Family could get in the way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've said it for years, like family, that thick as water shit. Thick as blood. Shit don't always pan out the way you think it is, but...
I think just publicly embarrassing people just don't really have to go down like that. Hey, we'll talk offline. Unless you genuinely I guess you just have a disdain for this person and you just like, all right, fuck it. But yeah.
That was a little corny of him to ask publicly. But at the same time.
I don't know what that show is.
Yeah, I don't know what that show is.
Yeah. I mean,
that could be a show for that.
Right.
So Barbers gone wrong.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Where did you send it?
I just saw. Was that picture?
I sent it to you.
Yep, that's the last thing.
That's Twitter.
Oh, my bad.
Go up. The first one, yeah. All right.
First off, no way this is a real service. No way this is a real service. It got to be a skit. Because
let me explain to the people who are listening.
My
but I already like this comment. Not bald fade with the bald bun.
Oh my God.
We're watching a video and there's a man there's a man getting a lineup. He's facing frontwards with his knees in the chair, and there's another man with the clippers giving his booty a haircut.
It's not even. It's like his
cheek.
His is right above. Is it his
no,
cheek?
it
looked like his back.
I mean, this is ass.
This is ass. He's pulling down the
really,
pants.
He's pulling down the pants. So Cam said, "There's no way this is real.
No way this is real. This is a skit for this very reason, for it to be on podcast.
Absolutely.
For the trend.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Way. No way.
So there's no possible way.
No way.
Never in.
Who going? I'm just going. If I go into that barbershop, I need to know what clippers have been wearing.
You don't want booty head.
I don't want booty beard, booty head. I don't want none of that.
Imagine he used that on your mustache.
Oh,
nah,
man.
You shaved the man's ass with them clippers, and now you put it on my face. Bro. Yeah, this would make me stay away from this barbershop. I'm sorry.
It's not real.
Yeah, there's no way.
You walk into the barbershop, you see
getting
this, you're walking out immediately, and you're calling somebody. You gotta call somebody.
Like, but I was trying to find a barber. I walk in and see this, I'm out. Like, nah.
They getting that booty
This
real
based
quick.
on
Come
what he's
on,
saying.
man.
Yeah,
I can't take the risk that you put a butt clipper on my face.
I can't do that.
Nah, man.
I seen that. I was like, it just looked funny because my man is really in this chair, perched up
with his ass to the front. Like how would you explain this? He's kind of
he's sitting in a prayer position in the barber chair.
In the barber chair.
He's getting a haircut from the barber up top, and the barber behind him is pulling down his pants, shaving his butt.
Can you even do this? Can you do this skit?
No.
But for a movie.
I mean,
movie
I guess
is different because now it's like this is like a movie. We wrote this scene.
You know
to
what?
Be really funny,
for a
but not
skit,
for a
I could
skit.
do it too. It's just what is it?
Which part could you do?
Absolutely not. I'm not doing this for a skit.
He really tried.
I'm not doing this for a skit.
No. What if this is like a part of a whole skit, like a whole thing, like like
No,
Nat,
I get it.
Nat Black Geo, like we can't this is
and
fun.
This would be the funniest shit.
This
See, that's why I would do it.
I'm not.
I think I would.
You couldn't do either part. You couldn't cut. Couldn't be the butt.
Y'all got it. That's why. That's the benefits of being in a group.
Cam.
But what if we wrote like this would be
Cam,
funny
you
with
got
your
the best
face?
cakes
It don't know because I don't have a hairy butt. I'm not a hairy person.
I don't know what his butt look. His butt that
He a
don't
hairy person. He perfect.
But that butt don't
You don't
look.
know if I got hair on my
But
butt
you
or
ain't got. This
You
not.
hairy.
But the hair on
You
the
got hair
butt
on
don't
your
matter.
butt.
It's
I
the
know.
act of the cut, not the act of the butt.
I'm not a hairy person. This don't make sense for me.
That's the title.
This got to go for y'all hairy dudes first. Like, look at my arms.
I mean,
Barely
my
any hair.
arms ain't
Look
hairy
at my
either.
legs. I don't have hairy legs.
He's built like a prepubescent female.
I just never.
I mean, I don't have hair.
It took me
Yeah.
forever to grow a beard. It took me forever.
I mean, I don't have hair.
It took me
Yeah.
forever to grow a beard. Thank God it came.
You still don't have a beard.
I was a beard there.
Nah,
You can't take it from me.
you got a beard. Don't do my man
ain't
like
got
that.
no
Come
beard.
on,
That don't
man.
affect me no more. It's over. I know what it is. You know, I'm here. Beard here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That don't affect me no more.
But that's
The rumors of
funny.
my beard's demise were premature.
I just thought it was funny.
I got a beard here now, boy.
If you
That
didn't
nigga's-
get one, would you have been like you just were like, all right, I just didn't have a beard.
It would suck. It would suck because I'm already like have a youthful look, so
Okay.
it would make me look even younger.
Okay.
And so it's like especially luckily
Yeah.
I got hair on my head, so
That's
that
fair.
would do a little bit. Imagine if I was going bald and didn't have facial hair, that would just suck.
Yeah.
That would suck.
If Cam had the same hair with just like a bald part
No,
in the middle,
he would cut that.
It's so
That would look crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the
you think you would wear
cul-de-sac.
hats?
I'm not.
You would try to hide it?
Probably. I mean,
Well, if I was bald?
You know, a bunch of bald niggas be trying to hide they with hats a lot.
No, if I had a cold, I'm cutting it off. Hey, can you grab your charger right quick?
oh, the computer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you can't do that
Oh.
to your hair like that, Cam. Just for a
cut it
little
up.
patch, you gonna take off everything?
No, I thought you meant
You
like I had a
talking about
cul-de-sac.
Not a complete, but you
What
did
you
have
talking
like
about?
a good bald, like a good patch, just like a.
And I have locks?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna cut off the locks and just wear it really low. Then I'm not doing that.
All right, so if it's the last of your hair, let's say you gonna get rid of it. It's just whatever your alopecia's getting to you. You got to do the Jada Pickett.
Yeah, alopecia's getting to you.
Shit, it's a fucking Apple charger.
Sorry, y'all. We put the plug in charger so the computer don't die.
Hurry up. Yeah, I'm cutting it off. I ain't one of them people that's gonna try to hold on to it. If I'm bald, I'm bald. Like I gotta accept it sooner than later. But
I respect it.
But oh shit.
But yeah, so if you cut it bald, you wouldn't be going to the ass barber to get it
I'm
done.
not going if I got a full head.
Yeah. No, ass barber
just out the
not
question.
getting it. Ass barber can't. That's ridiculous.
Have you ever walked into an establishment? What's the craziest thing you've seen walking into an establishment?
This podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Cause who else is gonna come through in the clutch when you got those racing thoughts and you can't figure out what's going on in life? All right. I mean, after all the stuff that we've seen in this world every day, literally, it's terrible outside. And I get it. Your thoughts are racing everywhere. And BetterHelp is what you need, okay? One great way to make those racing thoughts go away is to talk them through, and therapy gives you a place to do that. So you can get rid of that negative thought cycle and find some mental and emotional peace, because we all need it. That's why we use BetterHelp here at the Comedy Trap House. How else do you think we get these jokes off? You know what I'm saying? Because we got to laugh about life, and we laugh about it after we go to therapy, okay? So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule, which is really, really important. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp, all right? Visit betterhelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/traphouse. I remember when I first learned about a credit score, I was like, all right, what? That was my number one question. What? Because I didn't know what was going on. But thankfully, we got something that's going to help you know exactly what's going on with your credit score, which is our sponsor today, CHIME, okay? And you may think credit score is no big deal, but it is a big deal, all right? It literally helps you with everything. I wish they would have told us that a long time ago, but thank goodness we got CHIME here to educate us, okay? If you're dealing with a low credit score or no credit score at all, that could be a problem for your future financial goals, all right? That's why millions of people swear by Chime's secure credit builder Visa credit card. Credit builder is just a way to take and build your credit. You build your credit score safely with everyday purchases and on-time payment. Plus, there's no annual fee or credit card check to get started. Use it everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted. Build credit using your own money. Okay, your credit's a big deal, so build yours up with Chime. Just open a Chime checking account with $200 plus qualified direct deposit to get started. Get started at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by Stride Bank NA member FDIC. Chime checking account and $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary.
Like, is it anything close to something like this where you just walked in like, what the fuck is going on?
Besides the ping pong show, that's probably the
Oh, yeah,
craziest
that's
thing
pretty
I've
crazy.
seen walking into an
That's pretty
establishment.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the wildest.
That's
that's
probably
the wildest because you can't beat what we saw first.
Right.
First performance was just wild.
All right. What about in the States?
In the States.
Let's keep it there.
Walked in somewhere.
Walking in a strip club and seeing they pouring the water in the stripper, they spinning her, and she's shooting it out.
I've seen.
That was wild.
Yeah,
That's pretty
wild.
wild.
That's wild.
That's pretty wild. Nowadays, that's kind of.
So all of it's been like strip clubs or something like.
Yeah, I'm trying
But
to
it
think. I'm
hasn't
trying to
been
think of
a
walking
place
to
that
a
was
regular
unexpected.
establishment and seen
nothing where
something.
you walk into like an art exhibition, it's just all naked people or something crazy, or
I ain't got that.
no.
I feel like it's something might be
maybe
there,
a homeless person. You open the door, a homeless person just taking a shit in the room.
I seen like a full.
I mean, the wildest thing I seen was the story I told in elementary when the bully of the class, I had to use the bathroom and he went before me, and you got to wait. And I really had to pee, and I kept asking the teacher, like, he taking long, can I go? She said, no, he got to wait. So I just left. I had to go pee.
Yeah.
So I peeing on myself. And then when I get in the bathroom, I hear a little crying. So then I'm like, who crying?
Yeah.
I push open the stall, and this is shit everywhere.
Just shit everywhere.
I'm talking about in places that don't make sense. It's on the wall, it's on the floor, it's behind them, it's high up on. I'm like, how did it get way up there? And
That is
that was one of the
hilarious.
wildest things I ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he was crying. It was just shit everywhere.
That is funny.
I mean, I guess I seen a fully naked woman walking down the highway.
That's
But that's
that's you know.
that's just.
Yeah, I remember we were coming from a club one time in Atlanta, and or some party or something. And we were coming down one of these hood ass bankhead type of
I
streets.
think I remember exactly what you're
And-
talking about.
I mean, it's pitch nighttime.
Pitch night.
It's pitch night.
I ain't
Pitch
never
night.
hear
It's
that.
pitch night.
Pitch night.
And we
Not Suge Knight.
We
Pitch
dropped
night.
this pitch night.
Yeah.
That's another big motherfucker. We were talking about
Yeah,
big
yeah.
motherfucker.
No, that's huge.
That's
Suge
huge.
Knight
Yeah,
is
that's
a
huge.
big.
No, that's huge.
Yeah,
Is he
in the-
huge? He
he
ain't
huge.
Big Show's huge.
We are-
he
no,
ain't
no,
Big Show.
But no.
No, he huge
There's
on the
different
scale.
tiers of huge.
Remember,
He
all right,
at
we
least
got-
small huge.
Are we
Real
going
quick,
back to
no,
this?
this is a quick thing. It's a quick thing.
all right.
There's small,
Here we
mid,
go.
small, big.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's mid, small, mid, big. There's big, small,
Okay.
big, mid,
Big mid.
big, huge.
And then is there
There's- no, it's just-
huge?
you just huge.
All them
It's
niggas up
just
there
huge.
huge.
They just
no matter
huge.
what tier you in, the huge, you huge.
You huge.
Suge Knight huge.
So we
Is
got
that-
mid,
Yeah.
we got mid, big,
Mid
big, small.
big small.
Yeah, you big, small, you
Big
mid,
small. He got
big,
the
I'm
coolest
mid,
name.
mid.
I wanted to be big
But
and small.
I told him, because what weight y'all said I got to be to get to mid big?
Oh, where he at? 'Cause where
Probably
he
gotta
at?
be 180s.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What you? That's mid. That's what it is.
Because
If
y'all
the
told me a
average
different
man
weight.
is
No, we say about in that range, like 171, 75, 80.
if 6 foot 200 is like a typical, not
Yeah.
typical man, but a man of that stature, then 5'11", 180, 185
I
is
think I
gonna
may
be.
be mid for a long time. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to that 180.
But
You
yeah,
have a better
but I know what
chance
you're talking
than a
about.
guy that was shorter, that even got wide, be considering big. See what I'm saying?
But I remember what you're talking about in Atlanta. We were driving down, and you just seen the person out there like standing like. It
No.
was
It was
you know
a
what I'm talking-
girl twerking.
Oh, you talking about that?
Remember?
I'm talking about another time. Okay,
We just
okay.
we driving down
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dark ass street, and all our the headlights is the only thing that lights up this girl
Yeah,
near this house, just twerking her ass off, and we like, what the fuck?
I
They
guess the
working
whole-
for that.
Oh,
out
I remember
You remember
that.
that?
Yeah, because we was going to the east. We was going over there by Morehouse. We was headed that way. I forgot where we were going.
It
but I
was
do remember that.
nighttime pitch. It was black, and just the headlights. You could see it creeping on that booty as you just see. I'm like, what?
I thought about one. and this was college. I believe you were there, but we went to a dorm party. And as soon as we walked in, it was white people smoking crack, and we walked out.
Oh yeah,
That was a shock to me.
I remember smelling it. Like,
Yeah, because as soon as you come in and then see them just smoking crack.
Just smoking.
like,
Yeah.
It was white people smoking
like, what's
crack.
going on?
That's wild.
What's going on? So yeah,
That's
that
wild.
was wild.
Yeah, that's wild. In an art school, I guess you would expect that.
So next we got Barbers Gone Right.
So this is a barber that's gone right.
Okay.
So
This is the barber day.
yeah, this is
barber's
what
gone
you
right.
want. I'll do this.
Okay, we walked in, my man. He laid
Gloves
back.
on.
Okay, he getting no shampoo. I ain't mad. Okay, I love a good shampoo.
I haven't felt that in years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it.
It's just
Okay, clippers clean. Okay, getting the cut. This man got a full tattoo up under his hair. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
yeah, some good ass hair.
He from the 4 y'all tribe.
Yeah, he definitely from the 4 y'all
Or
tribe.
the Gomez tribe.
Yeah, one for Gomez. Okay.
We're about to go to work now.
Okay, laying him back. Okay, he getting that line crispy. I love a good razor.
I've seen niggas with this shit. This is
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
future is crazy.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hitting the shoulders. Absolutely.
Essential oils.
Okay, putting essential oils on my man.
This man giving him a facial.
Okay,
and,
facial. Got the beard
esthetician
shampoo.
oil.
Can you imagine if your wife did this for a living and she come home?
I would
with
love.
this?
Would love it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Baby.
All
Put
right.
skin toner on him.
Skin toner. Okay.
He
got
got
the-
the blackheads off his face.
Okay.
Taking the beard, trimming the
Trimming
beard.
the beard. Make sure.
I mean, this is an experience.
Yeah. No.
and he's
This.
spraying him with some Creed, which ain't cheap.
Like, you don't want to shower after that. You don't want to shower off good smells.
This
and all
hair.
that shit.
This haircut alone lasts.
How much
A
would you
month.
pay for that? How much would you pay for that?
I give him. I give him a buck some.
Yeah,
A buck something.
I give him a buck.
Yeah.
for that.
I give him a buck some.
This a buck something. A buck what?
$1.20, $1.30.
Yeah. Buck 30.
That's ridiculous.
Well,
You think it's too
For
little?
all of that, that's too little.
That's too little?
That's too little for all of
No,
that.
I mean, I don't know what he's.
No,
you
that's
said
why
what I
asked
give.
you-
Yeah,
that's why I
but-
want to know.
I give him
That's why I want to know your price.
Yeah, I give him a buck. Maybe $1.50 max.
No, that's ridiculous. What you
Okay.
give?
I give him $1.50 top.
That's ridiculous.
You think that's ridiculous? What would you pay?
Because we pay 50 now for just a cut. That's a lot more extra. Than
But
you
that's
get
because-
a massage, you get a facial, you get
No, you
skin
got to
toner.
compare it to, because that's a barber that comes to you. You're going over there and you got to compare it to a massage place. If I go to get a massage for like an hour, that's about $80 or something like that.
Where?
Pla-
Not in LA like that.
Yes.
Yeah, cheap place, not a real, like you go to a real
but these-
spa,
no, these
it's
are
going to
re-
be more than that.
I'm just saying, let's say between $80 and $200. That's
Even for a
'Cause I
facial,
heard
a facial itself is $100.
I think he's
Yeah,
he, for that
facial,
he
like-
charged 2, or I see some say
I'm not mad.
some 2 to
I'm not even
3.
mad at you.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
but
I mean, that's saying,
120,
like,
nah, like niggas be charging 100
But no,
for
but there are
cuts now.
there are facials that are $75. So
Yeah, but you ain't just getting a facial. You
And
get
I
a
add-
facial,
and I add the
a
hair-
cut, you get a massage, you getting sprayed with some Creed, you getting a razor.
it's not really a massage. He going brr, brr, cool. That's
Hey,
a
you
$150.
getting your hair wash, you getting all that.
Yeah, that's fine.
bro. You acting like I'm getting naked. You
Yeah,
got
like,
a pool back
the
there. Then I'm
150,
getting full body massage,
175, like,
oils.
cool.
Nah, I ain't
Like-
doing all that for 150.
That-
Nah.
I mean, I feel you.
I
Absolutely not.
paid $150 for a spot in San Diego that had all the like mud facials, all this stuff.
Yeah, that's
It
not
was
a bad
nice.
price.
I'm not doing that for 150 if I'm that barber. That's a lot for 150.
Man.
I mean,
you
what
know how
you
long it's
said,
gonna
you-
take you to
What else?
between
but even if
each
you said
client?
2, I was like, all right, if he want to go to 2, cool.
No, Cam at first
I
making it
think-
sound like he gonna pay $500 or something.
No, I'm not saying. Well, I'm just saying. I didn't expect y'all to be that low on it.
That's not low.
Like, I feel like
think it's
I think
low.
the floor should be 200 for that.
Let the fans. Y'all think
I
that's
think
low?
the floor should be 200
150
for that.
is solid.
Like
think that's
if
solid.
I'm the barber, I'm not giving y'all that for 150. That's ridiculous.
That- and
Especially
that's
not
fine.
in LA. That's ridiculous. Like
That's probably
because you know how long
hour,
it's gonna
a
take
45
you.
minute a treatment.
It's gonna take you long, so your clientele is gonna be much smaller because it's gonna take longer. Say if everyone's getting that, that's what they come for. Nah.
The most I'm giving them is 2. Most I'm giving is 2.
That's the floor.
So if Tony came over here, or one of your if your barber came over here to come do your hair now, you say you pay about $50. You don't think if you ask him, hey, can you also wash my hair and just massage my shoulders? I pay you extra $50. No,
if you said an extra $100.
Nah, but
even I'm just saying, even if you doubled his money, say I'm gonna double your money.
Scraping the blackheads off his nose and face, giving him 2 type of different facial washes.
But that's
skin tone.
It's a facial.
But that's what I'm saying. Facial costs like, I went to the last time I had a facial, it was like $75, $80.
I'm not. If I'm the barber, I ain't charging less than $200.
No, but I'm saying, but do you see that, like, you keep saying facial as if a facial is?
No, I'm just saying. I just feel like that's a lot of work for $120. I'm not doing that for $120.
Yeah, no, that's
absolutely
fine.
not. Like, that's crazy to me. That's a lot of work and a lot of attention to detail. Like, he going in. He going over and beyond what any barber.
Well, Cam, call him up and figure out how y'all can work out. I don't need
him. But I'm saying if I was to do it and he said $200, I'd be like, all right, that's. I feel like, oh man, I got a deal.
I'd be like,
I feel like he'll probably charge more because we be seeing barbers out here charging $1,000 for a lineup.
No, for sure. I mean, if you take it from that sense, that's a whole other thing.
If he said $300, I still wouldn't be mad at that.
No, I'd be like, I'm not giving you $300 for that.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
you have to, but I'm saying I wouldn't be mad at his price if he charged $300 for that.
I would.
I'm not gonna
say nothing to him, but I'd be like.
But I'm like, all right, I see why he. That's a luxury.
It's gonna make me say. It's gonna make me look at the paper and be like, damn, that's pricey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what I would say.
For that one, I'd be like, yeah, that $300 pricey, but I'd be like,
what am I? Jeez,
people paying that now for a regular cut.
Man, I seen these Indian dudes or whatever. They have this. I don't know if it's in India or some part of New York.
That sounds funny.
But the people been going to their shop, almost like that guy that makes the hey, don't forget the bevy. You know that falafel guy, whatever. Anyway, they've been going to this barbershop. It's an Indian. They do all the same stuff, like a whole treatment with the massagers and all that stuff like that. And I swear to you, the people pay 35 cents. It
That's out of the country.
It seems like they ain't paying a lot for it. But I don't know. You tell me, like, there's no reason that needs to be $300. You getting paid $300?
Yeah, I'll be honest. All that's
a barber getting paid $300 an hour.
That's how I look at all the prices.
Oh, for
LA,
sure.
But that's what it is.
For sure.
I'm thinking like, if he in LA, if he said $300 for that, I'm like, all right. If he said more than $300, that's when I'm like.
But lawyers in LA
I think $200 is a deal for that, based on LA prices.
Yeah, $200 literally the max I'm paying for that.
I don't think it's a deal. I think that is LA expected kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I get that. I get that.
Okay,
like
he's a luxury, but I would call him a luxury barber.
Yeah, if dudes who got money, you just be like, yeah, I paid $200 for my cut. I'm like, for what? And then he showed me that.
No, that $200.
Like,
yeah, cool.
All right, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, I'm not doing it, but I see why that could be $200.
Yeah, $300. I would say with a man, you say, like,
but $120. If he told me, oh, I got all that for $120, I'm like, dog, that's a deal.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I'm like, you got a deal.
$300, like that, to pay that a week.
You've been out the game too long, though. You know, when you was getting cuts, it was like $3. So I don't even know if you qualified to be talking about this. Now that I think about it,
if cuts was $3, niggas be fresh all day, nigga. All day.
Every day you get a cut.
Every day. I guess we're going to keep it going down to bald to all.
So this for you, Mike and Emmanuel. So
bald to
I
all.
I waited because this has been the thing I kept seeing on Twitter. This is the third one I've seen now, and people react every single time. So I'm like, they must be doing work out here. So in Turkey, all these black men have been going to Turkey to get their hairline back. And it's been actually working. So this is the third one. I was like, all right, let me see. They go through this treatment. And then they be getting their hair back.
Bald to all
is
hilarious.
Bald to all. So you seen how bad that was.
Yeah, no, that was
this
bad.
What Emmanuel want me to be out here looking like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He want this, want me to keep it.
Now, I want you to have the front line. You can still have your line, but the
look at
bald
all of that's gone. All of this is gone.
He got a lot of hair in the back, though.
Yeah, because he receding from the front.
Yeah, for sure.
Then he go and get the surgery.
Okay.
Now that boy coming back.
That
like that's a drastic improvement.
That's a drastic improvement.
And the first one I seen, I wish I would have saved that. He had a more of a low cut, and that came back. I'm like, all right, and then I seen one more, and then I saw this. I was like, all right, I got to bring this to y'all just in case, I don't know how y'all feel about y'all heads.
So,
but
Emmanuel, what you thinking? Ball to all.
shit.
if they say if you did this, you going to get your hair back, would you do it?
Ball to all.
I wouldn't do any of this shit unless
Okay.
it gets super easy.
Wait, what you?
Well, I still gotta fly out the country, go to Turkey, get surgery.
You go hang out in Turkey?
My head can get infected. All the stuff. I'm not trying to deal with all that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I'm not. I just want it. Like if
You
it's
want-
walking into like a CVS, hey, take these couple drops and take this pill.
Stuff
or
like that ain't that easy.
maybe a couple things, or it may be a day surgery where it's just
Wait a minute.
Quick.
If the doctor
Easy.
came out here, came to Cali, would you do it? How much would you pay for this? Getting your hair back. How much you think is getting your hair back worth it? Both of y'all.
I like my bald head.
I mean, my hair didn't leave yet, so I'm not sure.
Ain't nobody
I'm be honest. If I went bald, I wouldn't even trip. Like, for me, I wouldn't trip. I feel like I got the head shape for it, so I'd be like, all right, cool. It is what it is. I had my time with it, but
Like this is just like if it's so.
But you wouldn't
just
try to save
convenient.
it. If you see you got the dugout in the back, you
The
see a bunch
dugout.
of baseball players in there chilling, you ain't gonna try to kick them out and get their hair back.
now would I try
Batter
like
up,
some?
batter
Would I
up.
try like some shampoos, oils, and stuff like that? But I wouldn't go to that extent for not a little bit of thinning.
But
in
I'm
the
saying
back.
it won't. I'm saying before it get bad.
No, I would just if I felt it getting bad, I'd be like, all right, well,
There's
it's
a
time to
lot
let it go.
he could do before.
Yeah,
I
because
could do. Because you could do the what is it?
They got shampoos.
They got pills. They got
yeah, I could try all that
all that
first
stuff.
before I go to that extent.
Drops,
But then
all
if I had to go to that extent, I'd be like, let me just cut it, bro. Just cut
Well,
it
if
off.
it's only 120.
Now that might be worth
Now
it.
that might be worth it.
120, you get your perfect hairline.
That might be worth a try.
Well, about 300. They say 300 get your hair
I
back.
don't know. Now y'all pushing it.
$300 get your hair
That's
back.
kind of price.
to get your hair back.
I'm a cheap ass nigga, bro. Fuck
Well, they say
that.
for sure. They say you pay $1,000, you getting your hair back, and you ain't losing it again.
Everybody trying to create a player themselves. Man.
I think in
just
the
love who you are. Take off the weave.
in the grand scheme of things, I truly, honestly don't think I think about my hair that much. I get a cut.
It's beautifully said.
I'm like, all right, cool.
But you still got your hair.
That's what I'm saying. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really think about my hair too much. Even though I'm thinning back here, it's actually not even as thin as it once was. So it's like, all right, I really don't be thinking about it that much, to be honest.
So let's think about this, if you can remember, because I know it was a long time ago. So let's go way back then. When you first started balding, would you do something like this?
It's tough times, boy.
That shit sounded so sad. That shit sounded tough
That boy got
times.
PTSD.
Tough times.
PTSB.
Oh,
Post-traumatic
PTSD.
stress baldness.
This nigga Cam, dog.
Come on, man.
Oh, well, that's how you have
Post-traumatic stress baldness.
I got tears.
Come on, man.
So would you do it at the beginning? Because when you first started losing it, I could assume that it's it's kind of rough.
Oh, man.
Would you have done it then?
What y'all laughing at?
Would you have done it then?
Oh, man, my eyes.
What?
Would you have done it then at the beginning? Based on those feelings at the beginning? Because I know you accepted it now. You probably grown to love it or like it. But at the beginning, you probably like, all right, shit, how can I save this? Would you do it?
But you gotta understand when the beginning was for me.
Okay.
The beginning was, I was a young teenager, Cam. I didn't know myself. I didn't know my body quite well. I was just starting to get in real shape from football. All right. And I started knowing that my hair was getting a little thin. This was at 16 years old, 17 years old.
That's a bad pair of jeans right there.
That's what I'm saying. I noticed it early. I had these beautiful waves, and I was like, what's going on? I'm just starting to get my sexy.
So how much did you lose before we met you freshman year? Because you had a full head of hair freshman year. You had froze. You did the
Not
S-curl.
really. I had hair, but like how he says he might be thin and it's not as noticeable or whatever. Like I know, like you notice it. You feel it. Like it's like, why is it?
Because I got pictures in my phone from 07.
That's what he's saying.
But it's like you wouldn't notice it like just from a camera picture or whatever. But it's like feeling it. And then when you brushing your hair, obviously you see little follicles more like, damn, I'm getting a lot of follicles falling out. So it's kind of like this slow. It's almost like the music from what's that shark movie, Jaws. You know, it's just doo-dum. What is going on? Doo-dum.
Is your brother going through the same thing, or it didn't happen?
Nah, my brother's good. My little brother?
Yeah, little brother.
Yeah, my little brother's good.
Well, my older brother.
Head. He had a full head of hair for long enough. You know what I'm saying? He started like thinning. Like now he's in his later 40s, so he's starting to recede a little bit, maybe a little lighter, but he could still get it taped up and make it look like it's a 40-plus-year-old man saying. But yeah, I just got my dad said he shall take my curse.
The claw curse.
That claw curse. He gave me claw curse, but it's all good. I love my bald head. I was ready for it. When I was a kid, I used to look at my dad and be like, oh, so that's what I'm going to have? You know what I'm saying? Like, because luckily I knew my father. I was one of the lucky ones. So I knew, I was like, oh, okay,
my dad started to look like my granddad on his side. He just let he let it go white.
It's great.
That shit look crazy. I was like, because he let it grow in full and white. I was like, it's not a bad
cool
look.
though?
Yeah. I was like, it's not a bad look.
Looking like oval rubber.
He was like, no, I just ain't had a chance to dye yet. I'm like, leave it alone. Like,
older men, they ain't with that.
They
ain't with my dad died. He said,
I'm like, let that shit rock. That shit
like
cool.
They don't like it.
Yeah.
They don't like it. I'll let it rock.
Let it rock. Yeah, that salt and pepper.
Yeah. Give me that.
That shit hard. But speaking of salt and pepper, we want to go to this grocery basket.
Yeah, this was ridiculous.
Real quick, Cam, go to Google real quick and type in Denzel Washington GQ. This is the flyest look of an old man I've ever seen in my life. It came out a while back. You talk about salt and pepper. You can't tell me that shit ain't fly.
Nah, that shit solid.
Look at this man, dog.
That shit look nice.
Fly ass, man. I can't wait to have salt and pepper. But he still got a full head of hair too, which is
salt
nice.
and pepper beard.
Salt and pepper beard,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Come on,
Gotta
man.
clarify that.
Well, what is that picture down there? Hold on. Scroll all the way to the left.
This?
Yeah, click
That
on
shit
that.
look funny.
That's why his first.
Is he playing Al Sharpton
That
right
shit
now?
look funny.
Or Jesse Jack. What was the lawyer? OJ's lawyer.
Oh,
Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran ass.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that look, but so Cam brought this to me, and I was like, I guess you can explain what.
So this couple posted they grocery haul on Twitter, and it started trending. So it was two different opinions in the chat. People was like, "You grocery shopping at Target, y'all got money, because there's no reason to grocery shop at Target. It's too expensive." Those people saying. There was three arguments. Then one was like, ain't not a vegetable, fruit
For
in
real.
sight. And then, some people like, this how my grocery shopping look. And I'm like, that is terrible. Like, they will die. I'm not sorry. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but
You talking about in the grand scheme of
the
life.
whole basket is all processed.
It's literally all processed.
Frozen food, whole milk, cereal, Slim Jims.
Ain't nothing God made in there.
Frozen fries, mozzarella sticks from the frozen section, Fruity Pebbles,
Slim
Hot
Jim.
Pockets look like stuff. Yeah, Hot Pockets.
Yeah, Hot Pockets, Slim Jim.
All this
Jimmy
combined.
Dean, croissant sandwiches. I see eggs.
Tyson.
Eggs
I
is
see
fine.
Eggs is
beef
alright.
beef and bean burritos from the frozen
Lord.
section. I see pizza from the frozen section. I see the Tyson
They
chicken
shits,
strips.
they toilets in them houses are tore up, nigga.
All that comes out to 0.5% organic. All that combined.
No, it don't.
0.5.
No,
Point, man, 0.5. You might get 0.5.
0.5, Cam.
Okay,
Not even that.
0.01. 005.
This is so college, and I still wasn't this bad in college.
Yeah, we ate bad stuff, but this is wild.
This is like a child.
My question is, at
Shopping.
what age do you got to stop this? Like, what age do you?
It's not
like,
a matter
all
of age. It's like knowledge.
Yeah.
I feel that.
However young you can get the knowledge.
Yeah.
You should
Honestly.
be taught not to eat like this.
But
to be
I can
honest.
tell,
But
like,
it just is what it is.
I know it's some older people that eat like this.
For sure.
But this
Yeah.
is definitely a young couple.
Yeah.
Without
and
even
this-
seeing them, I know this is a young
Yeah.
couple. So, at what age do you feel like you should have the knowledge to make this transition? Because this is ridiculous.
I feel like anybody in 2023 should know now
Honestly.
with all the
Honestly.
TikToks and videos of people
Yeah.
cooking and talking about food. The amount you could get caught up scrolling of just people cooking good food, healthy food, showing you how to cook. If you like, this is just
Information doesn't become knowledge until it's applied. They not applying it.
Wisely said.
They say knowledge is power. It's not. The application of knowledge
I'm
is
gonna play
power.
devil's
Yes,
advocate.
absolutely.
I'm gonna give you college.
But that's why. Okay.
To be
To get young and get wild.
Be young, eat what all you can
Cool.
eat. While I really don't.
So 22.
Well, some people do, but
Around
once you
22.
graduate,
Once you graduate.
and
And
you
get
ain't
to the
living
real world.
that college lifestyle no more. You moving into your career, moving into your own place and
Yeah.
all that. You gotta do better.
You got to be. And see,
I think before college, you got to learn how to cook.
But none of this is going in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is empty. It's a freezer that's
That's
packed.
what I'm saying. If you know
Yeah,
how to
freezer
cook,
jam.
you're not gonna buy pre-made, pre-cooked stuff.
But
You're
here's
gonna learn how to cook.
I wouldn't even.
You'll learn how to
I
cook
wouldn't even
from
be. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad if they had some fries. All right, cool. But it's just it's nothing.
It's all
I
processed.
agree.
Yeah,
It's okay to have your little treat. You
Yeah,
have a
that's-
little box of cereal.
That's
in there,
fine. All that
but
stuff is cool. But
when you don't see no vegetables, no onions, no peppers, no meats, no nothing, you don't cook. You just microwave stuff.
yeah,
You just put stuff in the oven. You don't cook.
The
And if
only
you
look-
leave college never learning it, then how can
Yeah.
you expect them? Oh, now I have to change.
Yeah.
You got to learn it since you were a kid to apply it. When you get to college, you can still cook. And when you need to make these cheap, quick things, it's fine. But by the time you leave college, you should be knowing already, like, hey,
gotta know something.
yeah, I know how to make some
we-
shrimp pasta on my own or something. God,
We can't
damn.
see under. This is the most we can see what's under everything. And I still see Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean.
I see what looks like a
pre-made
carton
sandwiches.
of eggs and whatever this is, which looks
The
like from the
eggs
frozen
is the
section,
healthiest
too.
thing there.
Yeah, the eggs is literally.
And that already ain't,
I mean, but it's
But honestly, these people will survive longer because if a nuclear explosion goes off in LA in the next couple of weeks, months,
already know what he's
whenever it
doing.
happens,
Yeah.
this food will last forever. It will last forever.
yeah. It's just I think we're at an interesting time when there's a lot of information, but a lot of idiots. And I'm not talking about them in particular that they're idiots, but just a lot of people that will just. They don't get the brevity of without your health, you don't have anything. Like
Without your, yeah.
you literally
yeah.
don't have anything.
Yeah.
So priority should be how am I taking care of myself?
Speak on it.
Granted, you can have a little snack here. I got a little frozen here, but like, all right, I know in the morning I need to eat some fruits and I need to mix some stuff in there. But to just have none of that, you're setting yourself up to spend the last leg of your life in and out the hospital. That's not living life at all.
And this is why Rome was looking at that Japanese girl so crazy because he was like, yo,
I
you
was
need to get in
concerned.
shape, mama, because this is crazy.
It's a lot of stuff going on. I'm like, it's just sushi. What you eating?
Yeah, like it can't be that many Takis out here. God damn.
But yeah, so y'all can look at the picture. It's a lot.
I mean, between these two pictures right there, like that balding comeback hair and this, I mean, the world has lost its mind. Bro.
Go up that second one. Just listen.
this?
Yeah, just listen to it and watch it.
We are going to turn this powdered semen sample into the cutest little elephant ever. My client reached out and she wanted a single pearl, but she also wanted something including her favorite animal, which is an elephant. So she shipped her partner's semen sample all the way to us. We took the liquid, turned it into a powder. I incorporated it into the clay. She wanted it marbled with blues. Before I incorporate the jizzy clay, I sculpted out the base first. And then what I like to do is drape the semen included clay over top of the base that I made. Usually for sculptures, if I'm incorporating ashes, then the ashes are part of the core of the piece. For semen or breast milk, I always like to do it as a draped layer over top. That way you can really see the natural coloring of whether it be the semen sample or the breast milk really shine through, whether it's marbled with other colors or not. Once I got all of the pieces assembled and it looking, well, like an elephant, I got to the detail work and the texturing to give it more of that elephant skin look and feel. And of course I had to put his trunk up because an elephant with their trunk up is always good luck. And here he is. He's more of a big jizzy.
Let me go first. I don't know if y'all think
just that last part.
And then a small one. But he turned out so flippin' good. I still need to get his sealant coat on, but here he is all baked and the leftover beads and single pearl that I'll be doing as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn this.
I don't know if y'all think.
Yeah, do your thing.
Two things. One, great artwork.
Great.
Came out great.
Phenomenal artwork. Yeah.
Two, I rock with this artist. She was touching that semen.
Come
with
on,
no
man.
gloves.
That's what I
That
said.
let me
Come
know what
on,
type
man.
of girl she
Come
is.
on, that's
So
what I said. No
I ain't
glove.
even,
Come
you know,
on,
I ain't
man.
even mad at her. You
That's
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
first thing
I like how she get down.
I said my
you know?
girl get
she know
to
her way
it.
around some semen.
You know what I'm saying? She like clay and she like to get plastered. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
She
man.
like clay and like play.
Come on, man.
You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Look, come on. Literally, come on, man.
Hey, I know some men she can see right
Come
now.
on,
You know,
come on, man. Listen.
Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. She be working with cement.
All right, y'all. We be trying. He just be
Every time
we throw it up to him.
I thought that was pretty good.
You always miss the dunk. You always miss the dunk.
Nah, but when I first played the video, and she was like, "Oh, some
Boy, J.R.
clients
Smith on the court.
That's funny.
Got us looking at him like LeBron.
She was like, "Oh, you sent me the semen." I said, "Wait, the what? Who?" And then she just like no gloves, no nothing. She just like then she turned the semen to powder, which is interesting.
My real question is, how do you even begin to get into this industry? Like, how do you?
Because she said breast milk. She said, she
how
using
does
bodily.
this become a thing? Like one day you wake up, you're like, you know what? All this dried semen on this bed. Let me scrape it off. Let me see if I can make something out of this.
Shout out to I guess the person who sent it. That's probably a good wife. Husband said, "Baby, you know what'll be dope? You know men be coming up with stupid shit. We should like turn my semen into like some type of like mold. So you just always like." She was like, "You know, I know somebody that can do that." He was like, "You do? Send that shit in."
I don't know how I feel if my girl would say, "I know somebody that can do that."
If she show you a girl, she ain't gonna be tripping. You gonna be like, "Oh, like she was like maybe," but she got some good work.
Well, I want to see what she looked like. See if she could get the good work.
That's funny.
Let's look at her hands. Can we tell she's fine by
She
her
got
hands?
decent hands. I mean,
I like nice hands.
Hands ain't bad.
You seen her hands through the whole video?
Yeah, hands ain't bad.
You know, it's a little blurry.
So she an artist.
Yeah, she an
So
artist.
she's serious about her craft.
Oh, there she go up there.
It ain't gonna let her.
I mean, she in position.
I mean, yeah.
That is there she goes. Okay.
Is that her? Is that
Is
her?
her or someone else talking about her?
I cannot believe this is happening with us.
I cannot believe this.
I think that is her.
No, I think the other guy's tattoos.
Well,
No,
she just had one.
She said about to ship a box of goodies to the one and only. So that's not her.
Huh. Either way, I mean, like,
I think this is
Yeah,
her.
I think that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
Kind of look like Brando.
For a second, it did. I mean, you know, niggas. Nigga said, you know, she, yeah, you know.
I mean, we said something earlier that I ain't gonna say it here, but I stand on that.
Yeah, for sure. But shout out to the artwork. But it's just an interesting time we're in.
It's no interesting time in history.
It's just very interesting. Like, we are taking art to an extreme, to another area. I was just like, how y'all feel about like keeping ashes?
Not really.
Because I'm not really into that either.
Really.
So that's what this kind of reminded me, like a keepsake.
Well, I mean, how many ashes must have gotten lost throughout time?
Oh, plenty. Yeah,
like, how many generations of people are going to keep ashes?
Yeah,
it's not going to be that many.
Yeah.
But she ain't working with ashes.
Yeah,
she's working with splashes.
You got it. Speaking of splashes.
It's your topic.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of splashes, once again, man. First off, real quick before we move, one of the funniest comments in the other video was like, "All right, y'all, I'm an atheist, but we continue to stray further and further from God."
That's funny.
I said, all right.
That's top tier comedy.
I said,
I'm telling you, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I said, that's
but,
solid.
That's top tier.
You know, when they look back at like, oh, what was America like before the apocalypse? And
Semen,
they pull up videos
elephants.
and like, this how they did. I see why they blew up.
I said that was one of the. That's good. That's good. But this video is titled "Daily Reminder to not to enter the ocean without checking in. The ocean continues to stand on business." And so we could play it. This shit.
Oh, not a whale?
Yes. I said, oh my God, what's?
Is he trying to eat him?
No, he's thralling about trying to
Most
figure.
whales are
Well, I don't know what type of whale that was.
small plankton types.
But watch when he come up. The whale's over there now.
So that was a killer whale. Is that a killer
I think
whale?
it looked like it.
I thought it was an all-black whale.
Looked like an orca, but mate. So he finally got back up. Look,
I'd be so
I'd be
scared.
so scared because I'm still in the middle of the ocean. He already did that
Put
once.
on mute, but play it one more time.
He already did that once. Is he coming back? Because my man hopped out the water and said, "Nah, nigga, I'm sick
Like,
of
was
it."
it a mistake?
It could have been, but he looked like he jumped.
He jumped, and it's like, why would a whale? I feel like a whale would sense the vibrations of what's happening above him. Like whales just don't jump below a boat
Like
when
he-
they knows right there.
He,
Like,
he
he
leaped.
jumped up directly.
First,
in line with
he's
him.
somewhere where the water too deep.
Too deep.
For the whale to be there.
Too deep. And he by
Or
himself.
is a whale in a place that's too shallow?
I think he out there.
Yeah, that's deep. You see how dark it gets?
Yeah.
The darker it gets, the deeper it is. Like, he out there.
And then he like, where are you going? I was like, you need to get out of here.
I go to sleep in rooms.
Is that?
darker
Oh, that
than
look like land over there. Oh, dog, that shit hit.
That's crazy, dog.
That shit knocked.
That is an amazing football tackle. Can you imagine a whale off camera coming and knocking out somebody in the NFL?
That looked crazy. He hit him dead on my man. But I was just like, we gotta look at this because I was like, I don't know. Somebody said I drowned watching this. That shit looked crazy. Yeah,
Is this some Australian shit?
That's
Look,
terrifying.
Look, I'd be scared to have my feet in the water. Feel like he gonna come and bite or a shark. Like, nah, man.
Like, that's terrifying. No.
Yes,
Look
sir.
at this tackle one more time. What?
Got your bitch ass. Tony Baker need to do a
and then you
voiceover there.
then you already. It's so many things going on through your mind. You get hit, and at first you like, this is it. This is where I go.
Right.
This is where I didn't think it would. This is it.
Right.
Because one,
I don't even think you
because
think
you're like
that
shark.
Because it
I
might
don't
be like,
think
what the fuck?
I don't think you think that
Until you see
get
what it
that. You think about this not drowning first.
Because you don't know what hit you, I guess. Yeah.
No, you saw what hit you. Like, what a big
Yeah.
ass whale. So
Yeah.
now you're just trying to get above water
Yeah.
to assess the damage and where you at.
But you also thinking he coming for.
Yeah, but after you,
Oh, but
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
breathe first.
Yeah, for sure.
can't-
Yeah, you gotta
can't
breathe
even-
first.
You just
Yeah.
gotta get to the top to even think that.
Yeah.
Because your
fair.
first priority is breathing. So
Then once you start breathing, I'm dead. He coming back.
First thing I'm doing, I'm standing up. I ain't letting my feet hang.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going
I'm
on
at
now.
least being like crossed down, looking
So he
around.
gonna knock you over again.
And I'm trying to go to the shore, nigga. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Because I don't know what his intentions are, and I'm scared. I am scared.
Well, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
He looks like the owner of Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Somebody said the irony that it happened in New South Wales. Which
That's
is
hilarious.
funny.
He's like, this our territory, nigga.
We the only whales in Wales.
Whales in Wales,
Shout out to
motherfucker.
whale niggas.
We be whaling.
What happened if like the whale community have a whole society and they got YouTubers and this was a prank? This whale's
be
a prank, one of
crazy,
those
man.
pranks.
That's funny.
Whale too.
The other whales are down there like he's still doing that shit.
still
That
doing
same
that.
shit.
Man, I hope he gets shot, bro. To be honest with you, dog. I hope he gets speared, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, absolutely. Don't free Willie. Lock that nigga up, man.
I can't stand these prank tubers.
These whale tubers.
These whale tubers.
Whale tuber. All right, you got Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Flavor Flav.
Have y'all heard? Did y'all see? Pull up Flavor Flav singing national anthem.
That should be on Twitter.
Because who's the best person? We've talked about this before. We have Whitney. You got so many that Michael Jackson did it, right? He did a national anthem.
No, he did Super Bowl.
He did Super Bowl.
Flavor Flav.
But this, I mean, this has to top. Give it up for that man.
First off, Wes could do a parody of this.
Yeah, he could.
Two, just like we was doing the small, mid, small, big.
Yeah.
There's levels to bad singing. He at the top of the bad singing.
That is hilarious, dog.
He did better than I could do.
It's like,
but he a bad singer, but he had the, he had the top tier of the band.
I don't know, Ken. I think you would have been all right.
Nah, man.
I don't know about you.
Nah, I can't. Nah.
Cam not a singer. That's not one of his fortes.
Sounded terrible for Flavor Flav.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
So
it's like every black person, and I can't say everybody, but a lot of black people come with a natural proclivity to have some type of like, I can hold a note.
I can hold a note. Yeah,
it might not always
Ain't
sound
nothing
great,
crazy, yeah.
but you're gonna hear something and be like, he has a little something.
Okay,
and
that's
he
fair.
held
That's
some
fair.
notes that
He
was
did
like,
hold some notes.
okay, and then he'll go back to
Yeah.
But shout out to Flavor Flav, man. Even crack can't stop you from singing.
He had the top. He had the top of bad singing.
Okay.
I think
Because there was some in there that didn't sound terrible for Flavor
So
Flav.
the top of bad thing, or would it be?
No, I'm saying like right before
the worst is at
small,
the bottom.
small.
The top
Okay,
of bad.
gotcha.
is-
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
He's small, big. If we talking about
Gotcha,
bad
small. Okay,
singing.
okay.
Out of all
So he
the
had the
bad
top.
singers, he's the best of the bad.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
best of the
okay,
bad.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm judging it on him, not
Yeah.
to another singer, someone that can actually sing. I'm judging for Flavor Flav. That wasn't.
Now, if we said the best of the bad crack singers, that would be wrong.
I don't know if he on crack.
Whitney Houston was the greatest on crack we've ever seen.
I can't
guess.
argue. Yeah, I can't.
Right?
Yeah,
Out of all the
I
crack,
can't argue it.
them heads,
Yeah, them heads.
Whitney Houston
Top head.
is probably the top. Now, if we go back in the day to Heron and shit, I don't
that's a
know.
whole
I'm
nother-
pretty sure one of them five
One of them-
heartbeats.
yeah, one of them niggas.
One of them niggas was probably singing their hearts
Five
out.
heartbeats
Well,
ain't
Temptation.
real.
Ain't real, but
Yeah.
Temptations,
Okay.
did David Ruffin have a little?
They all.
They were all
everybody-
some shit,
everybody
but
back
they were
then.
amazing singers.
Yeah, but they didn't have all the information we got now. So
That's fair.
Yeah, they didn't know that crack can make you a talented singer.
Crack was new in the 80s. People had to go through the trial period to see, okay, this ain't good.
Right.
If you doing crack now it's like, hey,
It's like, what you doing, bro?
You deserve everything you're going to get from it because you know the effects of this.
We all know what
It don't
crack
end
does.
well. It never ends well. So
Did you hear that? Fentanyl is like the #1 killer drug right now. But one of the cartels in Mexico came out and said to the other smaller cartels, "Stop making fentanyl. It's basically hurting their business,
I mean,
coke
yeah.
business now." Like,
Yeah.
so they told them, "Stop making fentanyl, or we'll kill all of you."
Oh.
That's basically what they said.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Stop making fentanyl,
Yeah,
or
I'ma
we'll
stop-
kill all
yeah,
of you.
I'ma stop-
Like, that's what they said.
I'm gonna stop making
I was
fentanyl.
like,
Yeah,
yo.
I'm gonna stop making fentanyl.
The fentanyl's even bad for the cartel now. God damn.
Yeah.
Because it brings too much attention. We
Yeah.
trying to get money now.
Yeah, because the U.S., they said if the U.S. decides to enter Mexico with some B-52 bombers or some shit blowing up, the cartel ain't going to have no chance.
Yeah.
So they saying, like, stop it.
They said relax.
They don't want the heat. They don't want that U.S. heat.
They
You know
said
what I'm
chill,
saying?
chill, B.
Chill, B. Chill.
All right. Well, yeah. That was a thing.
Shout out to Flavor Flav. Man.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
to
Halloween.
all. Y'all be safe. Please don't be out there getting too wild. Get home safely.
Let us know about your costume.
They already
though.
did most of their partying. All
That's
the parties
fair.
been
That's
over
fair.
the
That's
weekend.
good over the weekend.
So,
Yeah, that's
weekend,
good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, y'all show us your costume. Send in your costumes to the trap house. See,
Yep.
let's see if you got some good ones. And like, subscribe, leave Apple review. Do that. Do Spotify ain't got do Spotify? I don't know.
I'm sure they do. Apple's a little more.
Yeah, but leave it on Apple. And until next time, peace.